So I'm gonna watch this 1 hour long video about this guy. He's approaching different women. It's about an hour long, approaching like 6 different women, very different scenarios in each one. I'm gonna have these notes here. I don't think I'm gonna add them to the video, but I'm just gonna really watch them and have a rebuttal at the end. The video should be no longer than 30, 40 minutes or 20.
I just want to know. Now look at her biting her lip. Okay, so today I'm going to be busting one and then cold approaching women, letting you know the mindset I have behind the conversation and genuinely approaching women with confidence and having the mindset of actually getting a number and going about the day, okay? And it's gonna be an experiment that I want you and myself on to learn things and to teach you things to where you just have to have confidence in overall life, okay? And you're gonna see a different reality for yourself. You're gonna see a different reality in the conversations. And man, to be honest, man, I just got some cheese, okay? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, okay? So with that being said, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna give you the flow. We're gonna give you the mindset of my mindset behind the introduction.
I'm not looking for a man right now.
So what you looking for in your life?
Oh, I'm looking for.
I can't spell right now.
We're gonna go in there, rest.
Like what I said.
Yeah.
Business analytics.
What you so?
Business analytics.
You know, like
Yes.
what you look for here?
I'm not looking
Ask
for a
their
man.
interests.
So what you looking for in your life?
Oh.
Oh, okay. If
I'm looking for
not
my business.
looking
The confusion that been put into our people is ridiculous.
ask
These women are getting distracted from finding a man to come into their life and change their life off trying to finish school and to please the professors in their life. And it's nothing wrong with a woman being a go-getter and being a mission completer in her life. But it's when the woman gets distracted of her purpose and objective in life. So with that being said, they get stirred off from finding valuable men in their life because they want to be the valuable businesswoman, yet emotionally wrecked later in life when they're 40 and 50. And then that's when they're looking for the nice guys. And that's when they're tired of dealing with the bad boys on the side on the weekend when they done doing their homework and stuff. But they'll play games in your face.
You can follow my business page.
See, now my ears are more and more open because now you're talking about business. Now you're talking about money.
always be open for business.
I'm with that, baby. I'm with going to go get some more. But allow this to give yourself a perspective how a woman will respond to helping you as a businessman in business.
Okay.
Certain people will help you grow. Certain people won't.
Okay. So he approaches trying to get to know her. Never any romantic antics. Just strictly building a conversation, getting to know them. What they see in their future. Yeah, who doesn't like talking about their futures? And then once he sees she's not interested, he presents the idea of being business partners, strictly business partners. In such a way to create that barrier, that boundary of exclusivity. Okay. Keeping all the power in his hands.
And look at the beginning of her sentence. You make me some money and I make you some money. She rechanged what I said to say the same exact thing, but to put herself first. It is because she is wired, women are wired to think everything is about them. And the reason I say don't fall in love later.
Okay.
You can check out my website.
Okay, good.
All my things are personal.
Confidence.
I do YouTube, I do program edit.
Confidence.
I am.
When.
Now what I tell y'all. Shout out to everybody that is out there supporting me, supporting
Eye
my
contact.
videos, supporting my
Even if they're not
businesses.
looking at you.
I really love y'all. And y'all bosses too in y'all life. But check it. I told y'all I'm not giving y'all truths just to be just talking and yapping. She's already choking herself, G. If you look at her,
Okay.
she's choking herself looking at me, G.
That's not
Why
false.
you think that is?
That's not false.
Because she see I created a lane for myself and it's successful.
Be successful.
What the average man isn't doing. But
Don't
she's
be
gonna
average,
allow
be
the
successful.
false roots that's been poured into her, that she has to put college first, and that she has to put all these things first over her dream man. That's gonna mess up the opportunity that's right in front of her. You know what I mean? She's cool. She's a good-looking female, but not nothing to where I wouldn't have walked away already if I wasn't doing content. Let's keep it real, G. Probably
Got you.
But the thing is, shawty, what you bring to the table.
You
How are you
better.
going to add
It's
value
very crucial.
to my life? And watch the delusion in her pour out, because it's been deeply rooted into her, probably by her mama, aunties. Shout out to y'all beautiful women, and y'all probably just made an effort of just trying to raise one up. But look at the misdirection to when a valuable man approaches a woman. So I'm gonna ask her, to uplift it naturally with me having businesses already and with me having business knowledge, with me having a name in a marketplace already to where my name is growing. Every day changing men life. What are you going to add? So what you want? What you gonna now let me ask you a quick question. What you gonna be able to add value to my family or add value to me?
What you gonna do to add value to me?
I end the money you come on. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to create a way. That's all I do. That's what I live for. Like right now, I'm creating a way for myself. So when you come by me, you're gonna level up automatically. Just my little sister being around me. She's leveling up just being around me. Vice versa with me. Actually.
He's with his sister.
Nah, I dropped out.
Okay.
I dropped out. But I'm some stuff to where like I knew what the fuck I wanted. So I said, well, I'm not gonna be here anymore.
You go
Shoot.
Nah, I didn't go there. I went to Buffalo. Just more time not answering my question, directing the question somewhere else. So I know when a business conversation comes, you're not gonna be able to articulate yourself well because you aren't even answering the questions that are asked. You see, when I'm asked the question, I answer it naturally because I know how to make the conversation flow. You know what I'm saying? But watch how long she stalls to find her answer that she doesn't already know.
Yeah.
I'm for real. So like, how would you be able to add value to me? Because every day my name's wrong.
If I have to add value to you, I don't want to.
You don't want to, yet you just agree to doing business together.
The tone.
And elevating and adding value to each other. That's why I say always pay
Body
attention to
language.
the woman's actions. Yes, peep her words. Notice the words that she's saying. But
Stalling.
look at the actions. Look at the actions she's doing. So, watch her answer. Because typically I would have walked away. But I'm here to give y'all free game and knowledge on these women.
Tone, body language, and stalling in conversation.
I would add a more logical way to it. I'm a very logical person when it comes to, and I'm also learning different ways to continue to elevate. That's more like education in life. Like right now, you probably
Okay.
elevating on the more like I know what I want to do, and I'm gonna just elevate like that.
You can't make this up, dude. You cannot make this up. So I was wondering with the man. Now, I felt this professor choosing a lot, staring at me a lot, giving me the indications that she wanted me to say something. So, me walking by, I seen she was all alone in her office. And you know when women are alone and twisting and digging and with my pole stick and she's creaming all over my pole stick. But it takes confidence for you to get the woman to feel your vibration, for her to want to cream on you.
Information management.
Information you to add value to a man, like how would you add value to a man, like
A man's life, add value.
add value?
I mean, I'm very goal oriented, so like, if I don't like something, I'm just
Okay.
So my man is gonna get it done. We're gonna have this goal, gonna progress in it. So
See, I like that answer, baby.
There's a lot to unpack in that first interaction. Women noticing. When noticing a woman's jab, some will bring a certain gaze or attention to me sign they are prepared to submit.
I mean, I'm very goal oriented, so if I don't have something, I'm just So my man is gonna get it done. We're gonna have this goal, gonna progress in it.
See, I like that answer, baby. See, this is a woman who knows the plan. This is a woman who knows, yet her improvement is very, very important, but she knows that man can be the glue to her life, is the glue to her life when she finds a valuable man. So with that being said, she's choosing. She's choosing, and I'm on it. I'm on it real, real heavy, because I can get that flowing down there real, real heavy to where that paper coming in, to where them water.
Okay, it makes sense.
Look how she keeping it real submissive and feminine, confident in your mouthpiece, confident with your actions, and give yourself a mission of what your end goal in life will be, and enjoy every second of this. The setbacks, the sweat, the tears, and the smiles, dog. And that's when, life just get good. She creaming more. She's smiling around you more. She feel uplifted around you more, because this is the energy you carry yourself with. This right when we turn up some more. This right when, that success come in. But that success you doing outside of just getting women, putting hours in your life, hours of getting your income up, hours of in that gym getting your physique up, hours of educating yourself so you can be smarter than your older self, your old self, when you walk in the room, because you are doing the work you need to do. And then a woman can feel that. That's why she got to turn away for a quick second and bite that lip. Professor gone. It's just your queen come along. Your queens come along. Whatever you believe in. However many you want in your life. But you have to be able to know these things. And just like that, man, brought her back to reality of things. Look, that's the outside world, that's social media. Let's focus on me and you right now. Keeping her in the moment, in the present, in the reality of right now, in the reality of things.
So what you did today?
So today I just ran on the treadmill. I walked and ran.
It's a white girl?
Okay, so I could tell this the yapper type. She's smiling, just getting out the gym. This is the woman that's gonna make your life easy. You know what I mean? She got all the conversation. She got the joy. She got the good energy going on. It's not the one you gotta work so hard to get a conversation out of. It's not the one you gotta ask so many questions to bring conversation out of her. She got the light inside.
On the treadmill. I walked and ran.
Okay, so I could tell this the yapper type. She's smiling, just getting out the gym. This is the woman that's gonna make your life easy. You know what I mean? She got all the conversation. She got the joy. She got the good energy going on. It's not the one you gotta work so hard to get a conversation out of. It's not the one you gotta ask so many questions to bring conversation out of her. She got the light inside her already. And she go to the gym. And she just passionate. I mean, a lot of people you see walking around, look at your job. Everybody just miserable. Everybody just comparing each other's life on social media and stuff like that. And you want a woman that's just gonna be uplifted to the point where they know they self, they know their energy, they just conversation, comments. So I could just, she got the joy, she got the good energy going on. It's not the one you gotta work so hard to get a conversation out of.
What would you say made you get on track with going to the game and get yourself in order?
Today, honestly, I was so close to not going to the gym. And then I was like, I'm gonna feel so much better after. And like, if I'm having like a bad day, like I've had a bad 2 days, and I haven't come to the gym today, I feel so much better. So like, honestly, we'll be able to feel after the fact.
You guys gotta see what I'm doing. I'm taking the conversation and not making it all about me. See, when I say women think it's all about them, it's not necessarily all a bad thing. It's not a bad thing when you know nature, when you know human nature, as you're going through these experiences, you're learning about humans. I'm taking off the load of burden on me and just evening it out and allowing her to talk about herself and what she does to get herself motivated to go to the gym. I told y'all, the gym is a nice place to find a woman you want to talk to, while not being a thirsty guy in your gym, because that's the gym you go to. You just got to do it at a good margin to where if someone is choosing you, the woman you want is choosing you, you approach her. But at the same time, not just being the guy, not focused on his workout. At the end of the day, we here to improve and get to where we need to be and get better. So with that being said, if you need to get better with talking to women, go talk to people in the grocery store. I learned these skills all by just being a guy who wasn't as scared of anxiety and having a conversation that I viewed as tough. My toughest thing growing up was doing presentations in class to where I had a lot of anxiety doing it. So I did these things I wasn't gonna make it. The cards I was dealt with was the cards I was dealt with. So I can tune in to her yap and take her yapping serious, because at the end of the day, she got the action behind her of going to the gym. As you can see, the gym is behind her. And she has a good reason of what motivated her, and the fact that she didn't feel like going and she went anyways says a lot about her character. And just look at her energy. This is energy you gotta realize. This is people you got to be able to read, as far as in reading yourself first to be able to read people. because energy is everything, and her energy is uplifted.
rather than like, I'm gonna lay in bed because it feels good right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you and your, how old are you?
I'm 18.
18?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a little young.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you old enough, you're grown. So I just wanted to get your Instagram because I think it makes sense. Like, I like women that's on the trainer. Like,
Yeah.
So can I get your Instagram?
Yeah.
This is nothing but me just speaking my mind. Like, I realize in this life, if I just be me, if I just speak my mind and know when it's appropriate to do something and not do something, say if I'm in a business meeting or something, then I'm smooth this whole way through. I don't have to overthink nothing. And if I decide to put more critical thinking into something, it's for a reason. So when it's time to talk to a woman, it's just flow because you're doing the work you need to do in your life. And if you're not, you need to make sure you're doing the work you need to do in your life so you take off the burden of putting all your juice into the cup of a woman. You need to pour all that juice and that water into you, and then it allows everything to be water. Why he said that? Because you have to be at a flow state. I've realized that in this world, like you as a being, you as a conscious, you have to be at a flow state to make everything more smooth. So I'm not doing nothing but just speaking my mind to Shorty, Miss Yap.
Sure.
It's gonna be good while I don't fucking
Got it. Awesome.
See, this is the interaction you want to really pay attention to. Happy to get your information down. She's happy with the conversation y'all had. She laughed, and she got to talk about herself for today. I mean, people are genuinely not getting to experience this on the daily basis. Like, people are just going to class, going to school, not saying nothing to nobody, going to work, living the same life. Everything seemed dull outside. Or just people are just lonely, okay? And you get rid of that by just being in a flow of yourself. You know, just working on what is the answers within you. And then once you unlock that, everything is unlocked in front of you. You're able to focus on that business and actually thrive in that business. When women come around, you know how to talk to women. It's not a problem for you. You keep letting it go because someone else, rejection and spirit and conscience, is trying to take away from your purpose and your spirit and conscience, then you are the one only losing your sanity. Why you have to lose your sanity? Why you can't be successful? Why you have to get set back to where you stay on the ground? Get up! And when you get up, don't ever look back, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Man, make your life a flow. And I'ma holler at y'all another one, man.
Oh, okay.
So what's your name?
Gabby.
Gabby. How long you been here?
I'm freshman, so I
Oh, you a freshman?
Okay, so you see point A to point Z. You see what I'm saying? Alright, so I gotta get the rundown on Shorty name and what class is she in? Is she freshman? You also want to give her a little head too. You want to stare at her and you want to just really speak your mind and really just listen. It get as simple as that when it comes down to being seductive and seducting a woman. You can't make it hard for yourself. You got to make it more simple for yourself and put in more work into yourself, and results will come in.
Yeah. In the city. New York City. Yeah.
What part?
Manhattan.
Manhattan. Okay, well, I'm from here, but I really don't be around here like that too much. You see how I dropped out of college and stuff like that. I just wanted to get some real. What can she do for me? And honestly, your confidence and having some type of dignity and identity of yourself while having the skills to communicate. Because if you can't communicate what you're thinking, then your identity would never show. It won't be able to put the people and keep the people in your life you need to have in your life to have you thrive in your life, business-wise, relationship-wise, and financially-wise. A lot of times I get around these shorties and look for good conversation so she could conversate. But nowadays I kind of drop that because
And really, a lot of women don't have anything to talk about because a lot of their personality is from social media and things of that nature. And nothing is wrong with that when it's positive stuff, when it's stuff leading to your true identity. You know, I'm being okay if she doesn't want to be around because I know the value I'm having in my life. I know the value I can add to somebody's life. So it's all about having fun with these present moments that you in. It's all
Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the first part. And I got to 3.5 of the approaches. We just got to the beginning of the fourth one, and he was kind of talking a lot. So I didn't realize like that hour was gonna be a lot of him talking. So I don't really have a lot of room for me to like cut. Like I'm kind of like cutting in between like the empty space where he speaks, um, and like connecting the information because he kind of just has like open mic, just talking whenever he cuts it. So I'm just like making the information a little more concise, a little more direct, and going to the straight key points that he's trying to present when he pauses it. But when it comes to approaches, I try to just let it flow because there's really not. He doesn't really include much of the actual conversation. More or less, he's just, they're more or less just examples of success. Um, he's just kind of, he really is just trying to like more of a teachable moment than anything else. Um, but since the video is getting pretty long, it's gonna be almost like an hour long. If I keep editing, I mean the last three are pretty short to be honest. So I probably won't have much to include in the next part. But I will try to make it just as long, 25, 30 minutes, um, so that these kind of flow together. But yeah, that's it for part one. Don't want to have there's no point in making I guess a reaction video if it's gonna be the same length of the original. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more content. Um, Comment what you want to see me do. I'm really open to do a lot. I'm trying to, kind of this the point is very this the context of this the video, not the context, but the content of this video is very directly related to what I actually want to bring forth to my reality. So if you have any content ideas on how I can bring that confidence, be able to cold approach people, be able to network, just any ideas would be great, and I will definitely do my best to record any content that is done in light of whatever comments, or I'm just gonna be video journals for my progress when it comes to gaining more confidence and just reaching that flow state more naturally, because I kind of just need something to fill the time, as well as I do need to actually learn a few skills in the upcoming months, and it'd be kind of pointless to just become the Ubersmed without actually documenting any of it. So this is very personal for me, but still, like, comment, subscribe, and I would like to go along this journey, with I mean, it really doesn't matter the numbers. Just not alone would be great. I know this video might not get any, much of anything, any traction, but if it could get, just one or two people, that'd also be great. I'm really not asking for too much. I just I'll be doing this anyway, so it'd be great to have some support of any kind. Yeah, but that's all for today. I'll hit you with the part 2. Should be coming in a week or so.